Thanks so much for meeting up with me. Tell me, how you got started. And well, first of all, L'Encontre by Rocco was a restaurant in Astoria for many years.
Right.
Was that your first restaurant?
Well, I started with a pizzeria. Yeah. So.
And what year was that?
In the late '80s.
Okay.
In the early '90s, in the '90s, I took the place over and I named the Rocco. It was attached to the pizzeria. A small place. In fact, two of my guys, they still here from then.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. My mom actually was a big influence because my mom came to work with me at that time. And then a few years later, I don't really want to be involved with pizzeria by the slice and the restaurant. So I said, you know what? I hooked up with my partner Jack and we opened up L'Encontro in Astoria, in 1999. I moved there for 25 years, but I gotta say, my mom was my big inspiration in that.
No, she was obviously a cook.
Yeah.
But did she have a restaurant? She never had a restaurant, right?
No.
You learned cooking from her and so on, but she was not a quote professional in the sense of
right. But I worked in restaurants and hi guys, and then I opened up this place. The Trattoria d'Incontro in Astoria, 99, and it was hard work, but a very successful restaurant.
So when you took over in 99, how many seats did you have? When
we first started, we had about anywhere from 120 to 150.
So it was a big space right off the bat.
Already, yeah. Then we took over. Then we had a private party room on the side, which started at 35, 40, maybe 50 at the max for private parties. And then we had. We took over a pet store, not a pet store, but a pet food supply on the other side. And then we went up over 200 seats. So it was a big operation. At one point, we also would open up a wine bar that was on the other side of it. Beautiful place. But then the lease was up on that too, so the rent went a little crazy, and we got rid of that.
So now you're at 200 plus seats.
Right, 250.
250. And open 6 nights a week? How many?
6 days a week.
6 days a week.
Yeah,
and it was the same as you do here.
Right.
And were you basically every night of the week, were you pretty much full?
Yeah. We were busy almost every night.
It's amazing.
When you have a big space, if you are a little quiet, for example, during the week, on the weekend, you get jammed. I mean, you hit it. We did about 450 covers on a weekend. So because you have the capacity to do it. So here it's a little bit different.
Yeah. Here you're what, 85 seats?
95 with the bar. But we also have you are busy every night. You don't wait for that weekend.
I see.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
So this is actually in terms of per seat busier than your Astoria operation was.
Well, we could say that. Yeah.
Meaning the week, because you had a ebb and flow.
Right.
Whereas here every night is a big night.
Right. We don't have to wait for the Saturday night to be a big night. Because Tuesday night is a good night, Wednesday night is a good night. Every night is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So we do that double turn.
Of course, that's just not a given. It's because you're doing well.
Well, the restaurant in Astoria, we had a pretty good reputation. We had a great reputation, actually. Not pretty good, I should say, a great reputation. We had a large following. They used to come from the Upper East Side into Astoria. So when we opened up here, the following, they still following us here. Plus,
but I also know that when I come here, I see some people from Astoria, Queens, who are coming up to the Upper East Side.
Every night there's maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tables that are from Astoria here. Old customers from the other place. So it worked out really well. The move right now, we're not even a year yet. We opened up in June, so we're 7, 8 months into the project. But I gotta say, it's going pretty well. My soda man.
Oh. Hello. Hi. Good. How are you? Yeah, I'm just for my Instagram. It's just for...
No. This is bigger. He's bigger than that. No, bigger. You know what to do. Yeah, okay, check it out. Maybe you could. I know. So this is everyday thing here.
Yeah, of course.
Now this is the gentleman is 85 years old and still works every day.
Amazing.
Yeah, he does my soda machines. He's got the. So I call him up, Ron, the guest, and I'm on Madison Avenue. I'm coming right now. You know? This is the established relationship that you have with people after many years that you're in business. You know? So at the other, going back, I opened up the Upper East Side. I'm not ready to retire yet, right? So I have a young daughter, so I can retire. And my wife said, honey, I said, please, whatever you do, don't retire, because we don't want to be home all day long, me and you. I said, I agree with you.
I see. So you're basically working to keep your marriage happy.
I won't go that far. I won't say that. Yeah. But you know, I'm so involved here with the business. You know, it's like I do the ordering, we do the prep, we cook, we managing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I love
every
it.
aspect of it.
I love it. You know, I still have it in me. You know, to be creative, to create, to work with new ingredients. You know. So,
not to mention working with your customers. You actually come out, you visit.
Interact. Yes, that's very important.
Not every chef does that.
Right. Well, it's a personal touch. You know, the personal touch. And like I said, I'm involved in every aspect of the business, from the front of the house to the back of the house. Why I could do that? It's because my staff is a great staff. So I can leave the kitchen to go to the dining because I trust them with what they do. You know, so I can afford to go into the dining.
Right. You don't have to worry, like, I step away, everything's going to fall apart. Yeah. Well, it's funny because, I had been hearing about your restaurant, but I hadn't made my way. I mean, the store's not far from here.
Right, I know.
But I had never made it to your restaurant.
Right.
And then I found out, is it the same one?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's in my neighborhood.
I know.
So, it's been such a delight to just walk a few blocks away from my house and be able to come to your visit. Yeah. So, I know it was not under the best circumstances that made you close your Astoria place to coming here, but now that you're here, how do you feel about your new life of having a restaurant on the Upper East Side as your thing?
It never intrigued me to open up a place in the city. But I said, if I ever do, it's got to be the Upper East Side. It's because of the clientele that we are, the following that we have here. So I don't want to sound cocky, but we knew we were going to be working the minute I opened up the restaurant.
That's the way it was. I remember. I think I came here the second week, and you were already full.
We were already full, because there's a base. Yeah. There's a name, there's a clientele, there's a following. All of the above that all makes that little difference when you open up a new restaurant. So, and I tell you the truth, this is like a new life for me because right now as we speak, we only open up for dinner only, which is great. So
were you lunch and dinner at the Astoria?
We did lunch and dinner.
Oh wow! So a lot more.
Yeah. So here, for example, I came in today at 1:30 to meet you. Otherwise, I come in at 2.
Right, because you don't have to. Right. What did you do lunch? What time did you get started? Like 9?
Oh, you got to come in at 10 o'clock. You got to be here.
Yeah.
10:30. You need to stay.
You got to get going.
You need a crew already.
Yeah.
So, but now instead, it's almost like having a new life, And it's like sometimes I sleep late now. I go to bed late, so we sleep a little bit later.
You can hang out. You don't have to worry about getting.
We have breakfast. We have coffee. With my wife. So
it's relaxed.
It's beautiful. I love it.
La bella vita.
La bella vita. La bella dolce vita.
So what are you making, Rocco?
So this is the St. Joseph Spingi in Italian. So this is made. It's a cream puff, but in around St. Joseph time, which is the Italian Father's Day on March 19, we do.
Oh wow! Italian Father's Day is on March 19th.
March 19th, St. Joseph.
I didn't know this. Okay.
So, and this is the traditional St. Joseph Spingi o zeppole. One is stuffed with pastry cream, and the other one is stuffed with cannoli cream. My favorite is the pastry cream.
I see.
So we top that off with an amarena cherry, a little reduction of the amarena juice, and there goes the bologna.